guys, I'm the video entity, and in today's video we're gonna talk about equations. So what is an equation? Is every time there's something equals something else. So for example, one of the most famous ones is E. Oh, that's a pretty E equals mc squared. So Albert Einstein found this to prove that energy and mass are two manifestations of the same thing. Another famous one, and I'm not going to explain this one here because that's physics, and in today's video we're going to talk about math. So if you have a triangle, let's pretend this is let's pretend this is a triangle, and here is 90 degrees. So we're gonna call this side A, we're gonna call this side B, we're gonna call this side C. The Pythagoras theorem tells that c squared equals a squared plus b squared. But why is that, and how did he find that out? So we're gonna see that right now. So I'm back, and to find that out, we're gonna work with areas. So what is the area of this triangle? Well, the formula for all triangles is that their areas is the height times the length over 2. So A times B over 2. AB over 2. AB over 2. So we're gonna write 4 more of these because we need to know something. This here is a 90 degrees angle because all triangles must have 180 degrees internal degrees in the general. So if this is 90, these two have to add up to make another 90 so that they can add up to 180. So we're gonna write 4 more of those. Well, so here we have them, and let's make our equations. So what is the area of this bigger this bigger square? Well, that's gonna be c squared because all sides are c and all the angles are 90. So c squared equals something. Well, and now let's work the area, but using terms of a and b so that we can make our equations. So we know that this smaller side is a and this bigger side is b, and that's true for all these triangles. But we need to find the area of this bigger square in the center. So we know that the area of all these triangles is that. So we just need to multiply that by 4, and that's going to give us 2ab plus this smaller square in the center. So how are we going to find the area of this square? We're going to call it D. We know that this bigger side is B and this smaller side is A, and we know that if we take B and subtract A, we get D. So we need to make B minus A squared. So that disappeared somehow. Okay, so let's rewrite it as c squared equals 2ab plus b squared minus 2ab plus a squared. So we're gonna rewrite it as c squared equals these two here cancel out because they are equal, and the only thing that changes is that's plus and that's minus, so they subtract from each other and get 0, plus that's b squared, I'm very sorry, so b squared plus c squared, a squared. I'm very confused today. So that's it, we got our equation, and in the next video we're going to talk about trigonometry, and I'm gonna explain all the other equations that relate to sine and cosine. See you in the next video. Bye.